Around 800 million people on the planet don't have enough food. Every minute you listen to me speak, 10 children under the age of 6 will die of hunger. A solution to this problem has existed since the end of the 20th century, but the solution has been highly controversial in some parts of the world. Genetically modified, or GM food. There is a solution to world hunger, but it's not GM food. To end world hunger, first world countries like America, Britain, France, and Germany have to consume less and give the surplus to third world countries. Genetic modification, on the other hand, presents so many dangers that if we're not careful, it could destroy the world as we know it. By modifying a plant's or animal's genomes, genetic engineers can increase or decrease qualities already inherent in the DNA. Crops, for example, can be altered to become more resistant to drought or more resistant to attack from insects, thereby reducing the need for pesticides. GM crops could be useful in the fight against world hunger, but the issue is, are these Frankenstein foods safe? If you alter the genetic makeup of a plant, how do you know that it's safe to eat? There is absolutely no proof to say that genetically modified foods are dangerous. In fact, 90% of soya sold in the US, for example, is genetically modified. Another issue of concern is that of the impact a genetically modified plant or animal could have on our environment. Consider this. What if the GM plant or animal, bigger and stronger than its non-GM rivals, escapes into the wild? Some governments already permit GM crops to be grown and are carefully controlled and monitored. Genetically modified animals or plants should therefore pose little problem. Some years ago, over 100,000 genetically modified salmon escaped from a fish farm in the US. Can you imagine these super salmon? Bigger, faster, stronger, eating everything and destroying all the natural animal and plant life in the rivers. GM technology allows us to produce cheaper and better food. Furthermore, we can produce food in greater quantities than ever before. GM foods provide us with a viable solution to deal with the demand of climate change and population growth. Tinkering with nature and unleashing super weeds and super salmon onto the planet may ultimately lead to one of the biggest man-made disasters ever.